Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Out in Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 Guild League gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The Champion Guild receives exclusive rewards, including the Champion Mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited, and we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and pick games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gotta be legendary! Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Out in Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 Guild League gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The Champion Guild receives exclusive rewards, including the Champion Mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited, and we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and pick games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gotta be legendary! Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Out in Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 Guild League gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The Champion Guild receives exclusive rewards, including the Champion Mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited, and we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and pick games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gotta be legendary! Get Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Out in Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 guild league gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The champion guild receives exclusive rewards, including the champion mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited, and we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and big games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gotta be legendary! Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Out in Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 guild league gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The champion guild receives exclusive rewards, including the champion mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited, and we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and big games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gotta be legendary! Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Out in Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 guild league gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The champion guild receives exclusive rewards, including the champion mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited, and we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and big games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gotta be legendary! Get Get ready for 2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles.
from 400 teams and many days of grueling matches here, we are finally here in the grand finals of the Ragnarok Origin Thor Cup Season 2. My name is Zero, and joining me today is Nikki, and we're going to be witnessing history made once again.
Another history will be written as we draw near to our grand finals this evening. 7 matches, best of 7 between G-Cup and O-System. I'm very much thrilled and excited to finally unveil who's going to be our grand finalist or who's going to be our grand champion. Zero, how are you feeling right now?
I mean, this has been a long journey for not just for us, for all the players as well. They've gone through the Dimensional Drill season. They've went through the 400 teams in the groups in the elimination stages, and then from the round of 32 up to the grand finals. All these players have gone through a lot. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of adaptations, but you know, all the hard work, all the time spent, all the effort has brought them here to the grand finals, and they're just one step away from, you know, cementing a part of themselves in history. And of course, to share with the joy of being here in the grand finals, we have promo codes for all of you to redeem. This is the first one of the night. That's going to be Thor Cup S2 Finals, Thor Cup Season 2 Finals, and make sure you redeem this and of course share it with your friends as well.
Yes, Diamond times 500, Nebula Path Material times 99, and Super Cookie times 10. And we still have more of these promo codes in store for everyone. Zero mentioned 400 teams, a lot of grueling days and matches, but now we're already down to 2. Last 2 teams standing, G-Cup and OSIS. We have a divided crowd actually. A hefty amount of fans are actually supporting OSIS, and there's also a hefty amount of fans supporting G-Cup right now. And I want to see the comment section with all of those fans supporting their favorite teams, just down to 2.
Yeah, let us know your what server you're from as well, so we can see, you know, which servers are, you know, preferably supporting which team. Of course, you have to be a part of our Discord community as well, because there's just so many things going on in that in our Discord. And if you leave a supportive message along with your UID in the chat as well, you might stand a chance to win some fantastic prizes. And do you want to let everybody know what they have in store to win here, Nikki?
Yes, of course. So we have amazing rewards. Let me just reiterate that once again. For our viewers right now, don't forget to drop in your UID together with your supportive message or your cheer for your favorite team, whoever that is, at the comment section. Don't forget to share this live stream, and of course follow the social media later on as well. And then when we hit certain milestones for each reactions and shares, we will be having milestone rewards, and the rewards gets bigger as we hit more milestones. So let's say the post or our live stream shared over 50 times, it gets bigger and bigger, 199 to 399, and eventually 599 reactions and shares. We'll get a lot of surprising rewards from Ragnarok Origin.
Yep, absolutely. There's not just the action of the grand finals, but also a lot of rewards and gifts for all the participants as well as the audience watching at home as well. So make sure you're here. Make sure you get your guildmates to watch along the grand finals and all the action here as well, because in the previous season it was a rise demolishing of everybody throughout the Thor Cup and the Odin Cup. This season it looks like it's going to be an O-System domination across everything. And of course you have to be a part of all our social media as well. We've got our Discord group, we've got our Facebook page, as well as our YouTube channel. Make sure you are in there, you subscribe to get all the latest information about the Thor Cup, as well as the Valkyrie Cup, which is happening very soon, and not to mention the upcoming events that we will be having in the near future as well.
That is correct, Zero. So for now, for the viewers, we're gonna show you guys the tournament format. It's actually, again, I've mentioned this before, best of 7 matches. The first one, the first team to get 4 wins will be our grand champions for the Thor Cup Season 2. And then the players will be entering the lobby prior to the match together with their teams, and then the maps of the matches for maps 1, 4, and 7 will be locked to Team Deathmatch, which most of the people are actually in favor of. And kindly continue more of the rules, Zero.
Yeah, Team Deathmatch will start off the day and then in the middle as well. And if we ever go to a game number 7, that will also be Team Deathmatch. In the middle, maps 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, and 6 will be decided by a coin flip. So a random team will be selected to first select the map and then select their lineup for that map. So whichever team that loses that coin flip will have the option to counter their opponent's lineup after seeing the map as well as the lineup of their opponent. So there's a lot of mind games, there's a lot of things you can really throw around to try and throw a wrench into your opponent's plans. Not to mention there is also the mechanic of each player only being able to enter the game 3 times. So you have to watch out for your deployment count as well, because that is also a resource that you have to be aware of as to not mess up plans for the future.
Yeah, and now it makes me think if these teams will be deploying their top tier teams like Team 1s for the opening, but let's save that for later, because here we have 4 maps. For all those who are wondering what Thor Cup is, it consists of 4 maps: Team Deathmatch, Cart Contest, Blood and Gold, and Shapeshift Ops, wherein your team tend to adjust on which map and deployment or job lineup will they use for each map to their advantage. And we've been seeing how they are actually capitalizing on these maps and job lineups per map in each of the matches from the previous games yesterday and even during the group stages.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Blood and Gold being played by any of the teams there. It's a little bit disappointing. It's a pretty fun map. There's a lot of little nuances. There's a lot of movement across the map that you have to watch out for. And of course, both of these 2 teams, the G Cup as well as OSIS, they were the number 1 and 2 seed after the group stages, and they've made it this far towards the grand finals. G Cup was undefeated throughout the season until now, and OSIS, they did drop a couple of matches here and there, but they are looking as strong as ever. So this is promising to be a very good grand finals, and hopefully we'll be seeing a game number 7 between both of these teams as well, because we get to see the likes of Boyfriend as well as Solitary Kin and V's battle out against Taskwalker, Mumia Wolf as well as Eva Alfie. So plenty of action to happen. But that's going to happen all here today. One final day here for the Thor Cup Season 2 here. It is the grand finals between G Cup and OSIS. G Cup representing Frontera 4-6, while OSIS representing Frontera 1-3.
Exactly, and this is the realization of all the hard work and effort of all of these players all throughout the season of our Dimension Drill or our Thor Cup Season 2. I mean, looking at the names here, seeing them going up against one another later on in our matches is really a fun thing to witness. And you've mentioned a couple of names which are really prominent in whatever tournament Ragnarok Origin is holding. Taz Walker, Eva Elfie, even on the other hand, we have Papa Bear and your boyfriend. I mean, these people, they've been here since season 1, and finally they're already here, and in just a couple of moments we'll be able to see them fight on head on. And let's go back to my thought once again, if that's okay, Zero. Opening our game number 1, that's going to be Team Deathmatch, and usually they tend to strategize, but they also want to open it really strong, deploying their top teams. But what's the catch? What's the pros and cons in deploying your aces in game number 1?
Well, the downside is that if you have 4 strong players and you use all of them in the first round, it means that you have limited deployment counts left for those few players. And the risk of it is that if you lose the first game, then it becomes very scary that you won't have that full lineup for the future. But of course, this is the grand finals. This is where you have to just risk it all. You have to use every single strategy, every single trick in the book that you have to try and throw your opponents off guard, because no champions were made being scared. Everybody took risk. Everybody took the extra effort to make it here to fight out against their opponents. But ultimately, only one champion will prevail. Will it be G Cup? Or will it be OSIS here to take it in this grand finals?
Yes, and right now, with a feast to the eyes, showing you guys the players from G Cup. Can you just read it for me? Because my eyesight is not 2020. Just kidding.
Yeah, G Cup, you've got Boyfriend, Solitary Kin, you've got V's, you've got Beanie J, Beanie the Pooh. You also have Archikins, Big Rabbit, Papa Bear, Angel Kid, as well as Resiful for the side of G Cup. While for the team of Osis, you've got Taskwalker, Eva Alfie, Sobum, Hakong, Mumia Wolf, Bon Bon, Ruthless, Yummy, Marty, Jingo, as well as the Three-Eyed God. So plenty of action. Let's see what they have in store for us in a few moments. That was the lineup of G Cup, all in their glory. Some name changes there. Shmoo was previously known as Winnie the Pooh, and Smash, the lone wanderer here, it was previously known as Beanie J. But ultimately, everybody seems to be maintaining the same jobs that they were playing. Archikins is still a mech. Big Rabbit is still a Doram, and of course the four sorcerers for the side of G Cup still remain the same. V's is still a Rune Knight, and the two priests there, Resiful and Beanie the Pooh, will be the full lineup here for the side of G Cup.
Okay, so again, Beanie the Pooh is Shmoo, right? And Smash is Beanie J. Okay. All right, so they are from Frontera 4, 5, and 6. Prominent names, we've seen some of their strategies deploying Big as that kind of Doram who doesn't really kind of support. It's into like, but later on we'll be watching more of that. But now, showing you guys Team 2 for their lineup.
Here are the biggest challengers for G Cup in this season. It is going to be O-Sys, or some people might know them as O-System here in from Frontera 1 to 3. Taskwalker, Eva Alfie, Solbum, Hakong, Mumia Wolf, Bon Bon, Ruthless, Yummy, Marty, Jingo, and the Three-Eyed God is in here. And no changes in their jobs as well, it seems. Still the three sorcerers with Sobum, Hakong, Yummy, as well as Three-Eyed God. Eva Alfie still playing a Guillotine Cross, and Taskwalker is always going to be on that Rune Knight. We already know it.
And actually, we haven't seen so much of their strategy. Now, I think this is the final match we're in, or the final series we're in, we'll be able to actually witness what they have in store for us. A lot of viewers are really in favor of this team, and I believe that a lot has already waged into their favor. But yes, now is the cultivation of everyone's effort and practice. We're now down to our top 2 teams who will be our grand champion for our Thor Cup Season 2. This is a different story, like you mentioned a while ago. It has always been Thai and Indo, but this time around, no, let me rephrase that. It always has been Legends and Rise, right? But now this time around, having the Thais here going up against a variety of nationalities. So this is a different kind of story.
Yep, definitely new challengers, new stars are being made here in this grand finals, and we get to see very different ideas of how to play the game as well. I mean, on one side, for the side of G Cup, you've got a very rarely seen class, which is the mechanic, played by Archikins there, as well as a possessed Doram, played by Big on the side of G Cup. So, a lot of supports on their side, being able to just create havoc as well as make things harder for your opponents. But if you look at Osis side, they have 2 Rune Knights, something that a lot of teams don't even have one of. They have 2 Rune Knights as well as a Guillotine Cross on their team. So a very interesting lineup ultimately. I mean, Evalfi has been playing Guillotine Cross since the beginning, so you're not going to be able to get him to change classes anytime soon. So, you know, when you have someone who's been playing the same class for what, a year and 6 months, you know that he has everything prepared for every situation.
Yeah, the mastery level for that kind of job would definitely flawless. And on the other hand, Archikins has been playing that since season 1, so I believe the mastery level would also play into part as well. That's why they didn't really actually change the job and the lineup. But considering that you mentioned the diversity of their lineup, very, very diverse kind of lineup we're in. I mean, we can say that it's well-rounded for what do you call this, for Osis. But then again, they're using a job that has not been used by other teams. On the other hand, for G-Cup, they're also using job and lineup that wasn't really used by the other teams as well. So this is really going to be interesting. And looking at the big picture, what do you think could be the how would you actually control an RK?
It's tough to control an RK who knows what he's doing. He's always going to be tanky. He's going to be moving very fast. He's going to have anti-crowd control as well as being able to always be in the front lines as well. So that's always something scary to look at. I mean, Taskwalker, we've seen him blow up Tiamat. And, you know, Tiamat was the one that took on 5 people and defeated 5 people. So just having a Taskwalker as someone who can deal with any situation at any time, that is very scary there for the side of G-Cup, because they know that even if they leave just one player alive, even if it's just Taskwalker as a Rune Knight against all these sorcerers from their team, it's not a guaranteed win as well.
There's a lot of essential players that you need to shut down or control for the side of G-Cup towards O System. On the other hand, for G-Cup, they do have a performer that I think O System doesn't have. But for now, we won't keep you guys waiting. We'll be showing you our first map, and that's going to be basically Team Deathmatch. The only catch here is that the lineup, right, Zero, won't be revealed.
Yeah, both teams won't know what lineup their opponents is using. But if they've shown anything at all, I mean, G-Cup, they like to play the exact same lineup for multiple games. It's always going to be Solitary Kin paired up with Boyfriend, Beast. This time, they're not putting in
Papa Bear?
Big Rabbit, who usually goes along with Beast. So maybe a small change here. Maybe they have something planned out here for their opponents in the first game.
Ooh, so are they gonna pair up Big to Papa Bear to support Papa Bear? But yeah, let's find that out later on. But if this is going to be their opening lineup, I don't think that. Are they gonna? Are they still locking it? Yeah, they're still locking it.
Yep,
and they're sticking.
Bear.
They're sticking to their usual lineup, right? This is the usual Team 1, Team 2.
Yeah, Papa Bear, Boyfriend, Beanie the Pooh, Beanie J, and as well as Archikins. Meanwhile, on the other side, for Osis, it's going to be Taskwalker and Bon Bon.
Team 2? Is it Team 2?
This is, yes, I believe this is usually their second team.
Yeah.
Taskwalker, Bon Bon, Yummy, as well as Three I Got, and Mardi. This is what they usually run on the second map, but looks like they want to start things off there with the big boss. Oh, nope, they changed everyone. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
We'll take that all back.
Okay, Team 1. Okay, wow. So this is going to be their usual lineup, their usual starting lineup. And they're not changing any of their strategy from the previous matches. And I believe we're heading on strong to our game number 1. Look at all those divine powers.
Yeah, everybody's above 1 million except for Shmoo on that Archbishop. So Moo Meow Wolf's gonna have the advantage in that regard. He's gonna be very hard to kill. I mean, if you look at the title difference as well, Vinny Jay is still planet, while Shmoo is not even at the planet level yet. Meanwhile, on the other side, Osis, everyone's almost maxed out in their title, so they do have that title advantage going in here. They will have a slight advantage in terms of damage as well as survivability, but let's see if that will make any difference here in this first game of this best of 7 series. This is G Cup going against Osis.
Let's begin. Make or break. Papa Bear going in, heading on through that strong. But all of their skills, Frozen Word, Statue skills, and even Terminal Wings are not even dealing so much damage. Everyone's really being tanky and well sustained in this bout.
Yeah, Saboom Hakon does fall. Papa Bear gets the first kill here, and that's going to be a good start here for the side of G Cup. Saboom Hakon, Osiris Court is procced. He's going to fall again. Can he get res? No, Mumia Wolf is dead. That means no reses here, and that's going to be G Cup striking first, getting the points for their team. And this is very unexpected here for Osis. They weren't expecting so much resistance. Ever Alfie will get rest and no health points taken away there, but the Terminal Wings continue to drop from the sky. Another kill onto Saboom Hakon. Boyfriend does fall, gets res. Ruthless will die. Papa Bear dropping down very low. Are they going to target him in time? Another Polar Knight being dropped down there. Archiekin's doing so much. Papa Bear dropping down very low. He's going to fall once again. Can he get rest? It's going to be Ruthless getting the kill. 7 kill streak down for Papa Bear, as Ruthless will be the one getting the kill. Saboom Hakon gets a kill on towards Archikins, and the score is all tied up. 40 seconds left, Nikki. 40 seconds left.
OMG, we are super neck and neck right now. We're currently looking at this player, and I think he's just evading it, but looking at all of the damage being dealt right now, it's going to be 11 to 13. That was the turnaround wherein Papa Bear died in that bout.
Yeah, and it's not over yet. I mean, 14 seconds left. Papa Bear is getting kill after kill. Can they get a kill onto Smoothmare Wolf? 11 to 12. This is just way too close. Saboom Hakon will die again. 11 and 11. We are tied up. The next kill might decide it all. Smoothmare Wolf does fall.
5,
and right now, G Cup is leading. Time
3,
is running out. Can they make it? Can they get one more kill? No, they cannot. And G Cup will strike first and get the first win on this best of 7 series. What a surprising turn of events there, but what a fantastic game for G Cup. They're targeting the early game synergy with the statue as well as Sigil skills was absolutely perfect. It got them the good start, and they managed to clutch it out in the end.
Super clutch game. I was looking at the seconds left there. It's just 7 seconds left, and it was a really thrilling match. I was at the edge of my seat. I'm holding on real tight and looking at all of the damages being brought there. It's just, I mean, for G Cup, they just need to protect their key player, Papa Bear there, and Papa Bear would be doing all the massacre and dominating the match there. But on the other hand, for Osis, they're also so good when it comes to catching up with the gap and tying the series. Because as we can remember, G Cup were the first ones to start the match with an advantage of 2, right? 2-point lead already, 15 to 13. They were able to catch up, and that is a really good game coming from Osis. It just so happened that we lost the time there, but given more time, I think they'll be able to still tie it up and even eventually win.
Yeah, I mean, it was just back and forth. I mean, G Cup got off to a good start, but then somehow, somewhere, Osis came out of nowhere, got 4 kills, and probably really scared G Cup at that point, especially when the time was running out. But G Cup, managed to rally themselves, managed to find the opening to get a couple of kills going their way, and they managed to inch ahead. I mean, Papa Bear, 15 kills for his team. Boyfriend Boyfriend getting the 1 kill. And meanwhile, on the other side, Ruthless getting the 1 kill on Papa Bear, Saboom Hakon getting the 3 for his team. It was still too close to call towards the end.
Super.
And we get to see the value of Mumia Wolf as well. I mean, Papa Bear killed 15 people, but only 5 of those kills were counted as points. That's how many reses that he got in for his team, keeping them alive and making sure that they were never outnumbered.
Yes. And aside from that, Saboom Hakon only got 3 simply because he was controlled. We keep on seeing his name at that counter on the screens. So meaning to say, it's the objective of G Cup to actually shut down the main damage dealer. Aside from actually controlling and kiting the supports from Saboom Hakon. And that's how the strategy here for game number 1. But going back on how we play this as in a chess point of view, deploying your jobs or your roles or your players in chess, right? Papa Bear's team, this is their opening team. Same with Osis, but looking at the aces, Osis aces are always reserved in team 2, right?
I think they just have way too many aces for the side of Osis. I mean, even if you take out the first team, the second team can contest against anyone. at any time as well. So I wouldn't say, they have limited aces. It's more like it's what sort of composition they want to put out, or who is more, which teammates have more synergy with each other. That is what decides the lineup they're going to put forward for the match.
Yeah, very well-rounded team. I mean, for G Cup as well, both of these teams actually can make or break every match. They're only goes to show why they are our top two here in our grand finals, best of 7 series. That's just game number 1. It came in really so strong and hot. There wasn't really a downtime for that match. We've seen there's an action one after another, and when someone's being down, both of the teams make sure to actually put more pressure towards their opposing team. But now hold that thought, because we will be showing you more promo codes for our viewers. So keep on redeeming the promo codes right now. And for Thor S2 Top 2, you'll be getting Diamond times 500, Statue Part Selection Box D times 2, and Badge of Dust times 1.
Yeah, plenty of mount upgrade materials that we've been given away during these streams, so that is going to be very helpful for you when you are trying to upgrade your character or just improve the stats on that. So make sure you redeem this and share it with your guildmates and friends as well, to make sure they will be able to continue growing in this game. And it is at least, if the first game has anything to show, this is going to be a very fantastic series.
We hit our first milestone, 0. Keep on sharing the live stream, guys. We hit our first live stream, 1001 Thor S2.
Yep, that gives you 10 Binding Stone chests as well as 1 million Eden coins. And I have to say, no, that's 3 million, I think. But yeah, I have to say, Nikki, I am so Eden starved that this Eden chest is going to be so good for me. It's 2 million Edens, guys. That is a lot of Edens that you get to spend.
Yeah, it's large.
Upgrading.
Come on. You've already depleted. I mean, you already used all your Eden coins?
Yeah, there's just so many things to upgrade. Guild skills, you've got your enchants, everything going on. It's just so many things that you have to prepare and use the Eden coins for. So I love these Eden coins codes. I hope more of them keep coming.
Okay, he's actually saying that to RORG. Come on, give me more. But just kidding anyway, guys. So that's just our first milestone reward. So the more you keep on sharing, the more viewers you invite here in our live, the more we hit milestone rewards such as that. So let's keep on sharing the live stream. Again, going back to our series, best of 7-0. That's just game number 1. And right now, we're heading in straight to our game number 2. Question here is, whoever's gonna pick which map, what kind of map will they pick? Or are they gonna deploy finally their second lineup, or will they stick to their first lineup? So this is really tricky, considering that this is just game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, whoever wins the coin flip against both these teams, I think it's going to be very highly likely we're going to see the card contest being played. Blood and Gold might be thrown in the mix, but I don't think any of these teams want to play in the MVP map. It is just a little bit too random, a little bit too many things going on for these teams to really want to play against their opponents. But let's see who will get the map choice in game number 2. As ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the second map, and it will be going towards the way of Frontera 4 it is going the way of G Cup, as they will be getting the map choice. And are they actually locking down the MVP map?
No way, because they kind of jigs. I don't want to say this, but they're kind of jigs during their last match. Not yesterday, during Friday. Both of their maps with Shapeshift Ops, they lost it. So this is really interesting for Papa Bear and his team, for G-Cup, to actually choose Shapeshift Ops in this kind of map. And again, deploying the same lineup for the Shapeshift Ops map. Saltari, Kim, Kid, Beast, Recipal, and Big.
Yeah, and I mean, this was the map that that really caused them trouble against Islut 5-8, if I remember correctly. It was just Wuz being able to basically win the 2 maps just for his team. So let's see, this is now OSIS time to respond. They see the map, they see the starting lineup. What are they going to do in it? Are they going to put in the same exact lineup as they did previously? Are they going to mix things up and play jobs that are good for the MVP map, things like the Guillotine Cross. Arcades are also very good in this map, and Sorcerers, of course, this is where you want to put them in. You don't want to really play Dorams. Dorams are kind of it is difficult for Dorams to deal damage just because the MVPs will constantly be moving, as well as everybody will just be constantly running across the map. So you want arcades, you want people who can chase, and you want, of course, the Guillotine Cross in this map. And looks like they will decide to stick with their deathmatch lineup. That's their opening lineup, and they will decide to stick with it in the Shapeshift Ops maps as well.
Saving the best for last. Let's find out later on. But actually, they just heard you, Zero. You were mentioning Eva Elf's job and Ruthless too. So, but they will be sticking with Jingo. Again, this is their opening lineup. This is also a good strategy, I think, Zero, to be conserving your, those players who we haven't seen so much from all of the series, from all of the matches, from the group stages. So this is also a good strategy coming from O System, and hopefully we'll be able to see more. I'm kind of nervous for Shapeshift Ops. This is a map wherein it has been jinxed twice during the matches on Friday together with Abby. We casted that. So this is kind of crucial for G-Cup, but let's find out. Will this be, once again, the question here is the redemption arc or the revenge era of G-Cup? Let's find out as we head in so strong here at game number 2 with Shapeshift Ops.
Yeah, and we do see arcades on both sides. It's going to be Ruthless and Beast playing here for the Terminal Wings being dropped down already. The first MVP will be going towards the side of Osis. That's going to be the Bloody Knight. The Storm of Blood does a lot of damage. Restafo dropping very low. Is he going to fall? Osiris card is procced. He still is alive. He's dead though. Ever Alfie gets the kill. That's a good start there for the side of Osis, but can they keep up there? Angel Kid taking a lot of damage. Ruthless will fall. Solitaire King will be on to get that kill. Photon Burst being dropped down here on towards Angel Kid, making sure he stays alive. Beast dropping down very low. He's out of SP. Can he survive? Oh, huge Oblivion catching out 2 members, and the MVP, the Garm, is going to do so much damage there in that area. Angel Kid will fall. Beast will fall as well. Ruthless getting a double kill already. And that is going to be a huge lead going towards the side of Osis, but it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. 2-11. I think the perfect timing for Kids team here. G-Cop to regroup, but still, Sabum Hakorn is not giving them any chance to actually breathe and regroup. As we can see, Mumia Wolf is going up against that bloody... Right, but Kid as well is looking for targets. Eva LP, on the other hand, has his eyes on all of the supports here, just actually kiting them away from their damage dealer. So that is a really good choice coming from Eva. He has mastered his job so well.
Yeah, I saw something very interesting on Eva Alfie's build. He is playing a dual dagger build with auto attack. So he doesn't care if he has no SP, he doesn't care. He can really chase down people and really do damage. But Solitaire King getting a kill. So Boom Hakong will fall as well, going towards the way of Angel Kid. So the score is catching up right now. 3 points each for both these players. And they are closing in. 2-point differential across both these teams, and they are trying to pick someone off. They're trying to find these members who are not MVPs. Those are the kills you want to go for. Oh, Solitaire King dropping down pretty low. Restafo in some danger as well. Beast out of SP. Restafo will die. Osiris looks still alive. The Osiris card will proc. Angel Kid looking like he will fall once again. He does fall. Jingo will be the one to finish him off with the MVP, with the Garb.
Jingo here, still alive and kicking and looking for more damage to deal. A Kid is down there, and V's here just receiving all of the damage. 2 against 1. V needs to go back a bit and regroup with the team. They need to find a way in order for them to take down the damage dealers and at the same time control the supports here, because they need to get more goals. We're just down to 2 minutes more. This is quite long game right now. Very, very slow pace. Beast eventually is gonna go down as well. I think you mentioned there that the kind of build coming from Eva is actually working to their advantage. No need for the SPs here. Kid is actually struggling to look for a target. Everyone's just running about, and I really thought that they would be like just having fights one after another, but now we're seeing them to really focusing with their disengage and regroup.
Yeah, that's what Osis is doing right now. They see that they have the point lead. They know that there's not much time left in this map. So all they're doing is trying to make sure they survive, trying to make sure they don't give up any points, because at this point in time, if Eva Alfie falls, he's going to be giving 6 points to their opponents. If Jinko dies, that's 3 points. So getting those two kills will allow you to catch back up already. Sobum Hakong might be locked down here. Mumia Wolf as well, trying to support him the best they can. 1 minute left remaining, but they get 2 kills there. That's going to be Ruthless and Sobum Hakong falling. 4-point differential. Can they catch up? Can they get a kill in time before this map ends?
They need to in order to have a really huge lead here. Solitary Kim looking for more target together with Viz here, just throwing in the damage. But once again, the strategy of Osis here just running from their opponents and actually kiting them towards their DPS dealer. They need to run because this is just a matter of 5 more points. No, make it 6 right now. No, 5. That's 5 points. I mean, even though Kid and the rest of the team is actually killing, it doesn't really matter right now because they need to kill those people who has more points in their heads.
Yeah, that was a beautiful bait in towards a 5-man Oblivion from the side of Osis, getting them and pretty much securing them the game unless a miracle happens here for the side of G-Cup. They need to get a kill on towards Eva Alfie and Mumia Wolf right now to get those points. But if they don't, then this map, the second map, will be going towards the way of Osis. I mean, we have 15 seconds left, and Osis is still leading. Take a very comfortable lead. It got cut down a little bit, getting a kill on towards Ruthless, but it is too far for them to catch up. It's going to be game 2 going towards the way of Osis as we're all tied up in this best of 7 series.
That is true, and that concludes our game number 2 for our best of 7 series. Osis will be going with game number 2, tying up the series with 1-1. And if you just tuned in, this is just game number 2, guys, and that is Shapeshift Ops. And I really love that. I mean, you mentioned and we witnessed as well how the team or the players for Osis, they tend to kite players from G-Cup towards their AoEs, their statue skills, and their Oblivions as well. And that was perfectly baited. G-Cup was perfectly baited. I mean, if you're catching up points, you really will be obviously kited towards a kill, and it just played off towards Osis strategy during that round.
Yeah, really beautiful movements there coming from the side of G-Cup, knowing that they have to lead, they don't have to take unnecessary risk, and all they need to do is just keep running, keep moving, making sure they don't lose those big points on Eva Alfie, who has 0 deaths. Mumia Wolf also died 0 times, but it was Jingo. Fantastic use of the MVPs. He got 2 kills with the MVPs, and he's got getting his team 8 points as well. Very impactful. And this is why we talk about you have players who are specialists on certain maps, and that is when you want to put them out.
Yeah, and for this round, we have the Rude Knight and Guillotine Cross, Ruthless and Eva Elfie's connection. They keep on actually destroying the backlines and eventually running towards their supports when needed. And also, Sobum Hakong also did a lot of damage together with Django. We keep on seeing them run after and also run from G-Cup. So it's a matter of engage and disengage, and they were perfectly prepared, and they keep on dominating, and they are dictating the game during the lead from probably 11 towards the 20th until the 27th point. They were leading and dictating the game, and it's just so hard for G-Cup to actually answer back because they are being kited so hard.
Yeah, I mean, in this map, there's a lot of priority you have to put in securing or stopping your opponents from getting those MVPs. They are very hard to kill, they move very fast, and they have no SP problems as the MVP. So this has been the crutch on G-Cup's side. This is their Achilles heel, right? Is the Shapeshift Ops map, and I'm surprised that they decided to pick this map against their opponents. Maybe they feel like they can't take on Osis in a standard map like the card contest, so they decide to give it a shot here in the Shapeshift Ops map.
I mean, at least they tried, and they blew their shot there. Eventually, it didn't really costed so much. It kind of costed so much for them as losing that match. But still, we have a long way to go, a long night for everyone, especially to our viewers, because our viewers wants more promo codes, so more games to be played for the evening. And yeah, that's just game number 2 tying up the series, showing us that OSIS and GCup, they're at par with one another, equal. I mean, almost equal. Now, coming up to our next match, match number 3. That's going to be another interesting map, because for our map number 2, Shapeshift Ops really surprised us because GCup were the ones to pick that. So now for our toss coin, hopefully we'll see more interesting matches, especially Blood and coin, because you mentioned that we haven't really seen so much from that kind of map.
Exactly. If it's going to be a coin toss once again, it probably will be more likely that it will be OSIS picking the map, and they probably will pick up the card contest. We might see their second lineup coming in there with Taskwalker as well as the rest of the members who have not yet to play a single round. So Taskwalker as well as Bon will be probably coming up in the next one. The Three-Eyed God as well. But yeah, here we have another promo code for you guys to make sure you redeem this. It's going to be the ROO Torigins S2. ROO Torigins S2. That's pretty cool. But make sure you redeem this code right now. 500 diamonds, 3 times Space Feathers, as well as 10 super cookies for everybody who types in that code in game.
That is just the 3rd promo code. We still can hit the milestone code. So keep on sharing the live stream for the milestone reward and drop your UID plus your supportive message, or who you ever want to shout out, or if you want to cheer on OSIS or GCup, do it now, because we're heading straight towards game number 3 for the series, and that's going to be another interesting match. You mentioned that they could probably deploy finally. I believe that everyone's waiting for Taskwalker, honestly.
Jeff, I mean, in the comment section, everybody's saying Taskwalker is still doing combat time. So guys, please give him some time, and he will join very soon. But yeah, it is high time that Taskwalker shows up and shows what he's made of here, and in the next map, because right now it is 1-1. OSIS would love to take the lead in this best of 7 series, but if GCup is able to surprise them once again, then things will get interesting here in this grand finals.
Very interesting. So talking about the comment section, shout out to everyone who's currently watching to your guilds. Drop it at the comment section. Drop your guildmate if you want to shout them out. So hello to everyone who's currently watching and supporting the live stream. Don't forget to attach your UID. All right. So you mentioned Taskwalker. He's kind of star, he's kind of famous, really famous, prominent name. Everyone's looking after for him. Everyone wants to see him in action, honestly. Because on the other hand, Papa Bear has already shown his prowess for game number 1. But Taskwalker, they've been reserving him. They've been saving Taskwalker for best. And what could be the best map for Taskwalker? I mean, I think that match could be fun for Taskwalker.
Yep, Deathmatch and like Blood and Gold would be a really good map for Taskwalker as well. As a Rune Knight, you just move so fast. You have skills that allow you to chase down your opponents, and you're very hard to kill as well. So hopefully we get to see Blood and Gold at least once in this entire Thor Cup. I don't know about you, Nikki, but I haven't seen a single map of Blood and Gold being played yet.
I think we've seen one, but I just can't recall. I'm so bad with my memory not serving me well. But anyway, hopefully we'll be able to see that in our series. This is a best of 7. We're just going towards game number 3. This is so action-packed, honestly. Zero was casting it, and there was no downtime for every match. Game number 1, game number 2, there was no downtime. There's always an action. Even just from kiting, there's always a strategy being employed. And now, we'll be giving you guys our 3rd map of the evening. Let's head in straight to the map selection.
Yep, this is game number 3. Whoever wins this will take the lead here in this best of 7 grand finals, and it is going to be card contest. It's going to be the choice there for OSIS, and Taskwalker finally will show up, done with his combat time. After this match, he's going to go get his Monster Annihilation farm done. It is a Sunday. There's 90 minutes of MA left, but he will do that later after he's done in this map. So card contest is gonna be Taskwalker, is gonna be the Three-Eyed God, Yummy, Marty, as well as Bon Bon. As all of them have not used any of their deploy counts yet, so they need to balance this. They need to make sure that everybody has. They need to make sure that everybody has entries, just so that they don't face a situation where they have to fight against their opponents 4 versus 5.
This is interesting because for G Cup they've already seen the lineup, and I think they wanna fight.
Oh yeah,
and they chose violence.
Yeah, they chose violence here. Papa Bear, Boyfriend, Archiekins, Beanie J, and Beanie the Pooh will be the lineup here for the side of G Cup. They're going head on, head strong, making sure that they put in all the strongest members. I would play the same lineup here. I think it's what makes the most sense. You've got the Wanderer, you got the Priest. In this map is very important. Of course, having a mechanic is very great in any other map as well.
Understood. Of course, players want to go near the cart, right? And I mean, the Wanderer can just pop her AoEs or debuffs, and she can use the Doomsday or the Voice of Siren, whichever. I mean, I think this is a really good strategy. So, which explains to be putting up their first lineup up against Taskwalker's lineup here. Look at the DPs. Look at the jobs. The difference with the jobs here. What can you say about the difference with the jobs?
It's almost the same. The only difference is Bon Bon playing a Doram, and Taskwalker is an RK, of course. But this will be one of the few rare times we do see Taskwalker going up against Papa Bear. I mean, we've seen Taskwalker demolish Tiamat in the round of 8. So let's see if Taskwalker can do the same against Papa Bear, or will Sorcerers be too strong? Game number 3 decides who will be taking this lead in this best of 7 series. Will it be G Cup or will it be Osis? It comes down to card contest to see who will be able to stand their ground and push their opponents to the limit.
Talking about standing their ground, the first clash is very, very important. You want to stand your ground and not eventually die, because the first clash will actually decide it all. It will dictate where the pacing of the cart will go towards to. So I'm really excited, and I'm gonna give the mic to Stiro as he will be casting it. Go!
Oblivion's being used straight away. Archiekins, there's a lot of terminal wings being dropped on the back lines as well. Taskwalker dropping down very low, but he's able to push the cart a little bit forward. Archiekins is still kind of stuck there. He's falling very low. No SP on him, so he can't really do anything at this point. But backlines, Bon dying. Marty is dead. Marty is dying, dead. Archiekins is dead. Jay is dead as well, but they will be able to rest each other up. Boyfriend dying, dropping down very low, and he will fall. That's going to be Bon getting a kill, but more terminal wings being dropped down here below the stairs. They get a good Oblivion as well, but no one to clean up. Where's the follow-up damage? Oh, they get a kill on towards Yummy. Boyfriend will fall as well. So that's 2 kills going towards the way of both sides. But it is still a small lead right now for the side of Osis. They're pushing it down these stairs, but they're going to get wiped out here. It's only the Three-Eyed God left alive. He's still alive, still healing, still rezzing. Taskwalker doing his best, trying to wipe them out, but if you can't wipe them out, you can't push the card. And somehow, some way, the Three-Eyed God is really proving to be a god. And his teammates are all back here once again, back to here to back him up here. Boyfriend getting a kill on towards Yummy, but he gets rezzed up, so you really have to kill off Marty here. Marty is the priest, the one priest that you have to really focus him on, or else you're never getting a push on towards the card. Archiekins is still in the middle of everybody, trying to do his best. Papa Bear gets a kill on towards Yummy once again, but Marty is still completely ignored here. He's not being dealt with at all. Papa Bear dropping very low. He has to back off. Archiekins, oh no, Papa Bear gets another kill towards Yummy. They do lose Bon as well, so two players are dead. But Marty, where is this Marty? They need to kill Marty. Marty is dead. Marty is down. So this is a huge opening for G Cup if they want to wipe and push up right now. Taskwalker, last man standing, left alive. 1 versus 5. Can he survive? Can he last long enough for his team to come back? It looks like he's doing a good job so far. Osiris card is procced. He's still in the middle of everybody. His teammates are back alive and they're joining him back into the fight. You almost wiped them out, said Walker, but not while I'm here. He's able to hold them off just in time for his teammates to respawn, and things are back in Osis' favor as they are going to continue pushing forward. Boyfriend is down, Shmoo is down, Smash is down, Archykins and Papa Bear, the two last players left standing. Oh, Smash gets a res on towards Pooh, and they will be able to keep themselves alive for the moment.
No Archbishop here for G-Cup, and everyone's gonna pull down at this point. This is not looking good for G-Cup here, and this is the perfect timing for Osis to actually push the card. But look at how tanky still everyone is. Shmoo needs to contest them, and this is a perfectly group now, but they are actually pushing it towards Osis, and this is just a seesaw at this point. They just keep on pushing it to their advantage right now. We're currently looking at Walker looking for a target here. 2 against a lot. That's going to be a lot, but no Archbishop. Shmoo needs to be revived here, but I didn't think that they would be able to do so. Archykins really tanky there, and the Papa Bear going up against, is this Yami or is, yeah, this is Yami. Both of them still no damage being dealt, but the key to victory here for G-Cup is to actually bring down Marty. They'll be able to bring down Marty, they will be able to bring down everyone as well. Sorcerer here, this is going to
Marty's
be
dead.
Three-Eyed God. Walker needs to go back there, and Yum is already back into action. And this is the perfect time for G-Cup to actually push. A lot of abilities, a lot of frozen wars, and even damage are stocking up. There's a lot of numbers on our screen, but everyone's still holding onto their ground. 1 minute, 56 seconds left in our timer.
Walker again saving his team. His team got wiped out except him being left alive, but somehow he survived through all of that. And with his teammates back to full, back in action, they are wiping out G-Cup from the face of this map. Archykins dropping down very low, and it is down. They are dead. The card will move forward, and this might be a little bit too far with the time remaining left, Nikki, for G-Cup to make a comeback. But Walker, both times, has been the savior for the side of Osis.
Always Walker, he's really tanky, and he's also dealing damage. Well-rounded player here. Everyone's looking after him, and now he's demolishing everyone. All eyes on Walker right now, looking for more targets. He's just going in, out, and just going back to his support Marty. They need to kill Marty, but Papa Bear is nowhere to be found together with Shmoosh as well. 3 to 5. They need to come back fast as they can, or if Smash will be able to resurrect them on the spot.
He's trying his best to survive, but he's stuck in a corner. The card is continuing to push backwards, so it looks like the side of G-Cup have gotten a little bit of a ground, but Boyfriend will fall, so will Smash. Shmoo will be dead as well. No more reses. Papa Bear and Archykins will not be able to sustain through all this damage that everyone is throwing on towards him. They get a kill on towards Yummy, but Marty being left alive means that he is just going to be back up and ready to fight once again. 27 seconds left, and the card is a little bit too far for G-Cup to really mount a comeback, and this might be it. It will be Osis taking the lead in this best of 7 series as they are showcasing such a dominant performance with their ace here, Walker. Back in action. We saw him 1 versus 5 twice.
Yeah.
And he is going to help his team secure the lead here in this best of 7 series.
And that is game number 3. Here is our stats for that game. We've seen all of the players here doing their best, but still won't be enough as Osis will be getting our game number 3, leading our series with 2-1. This is the grand finals of the Thor Cup Season 2. Going back to what really happened back there, 0. I don't think it's just like 2. I think it's like more than twice that Walker was able to contest the card all by himself. I don't know what he's doing, but how can a Sork, not a Sork, a Rune Knight, do they have like parry? How was he able to actually tank all the damage back there?
I'm not sure what build he's running. Definitely, we see him. He's on sword build for sure. He's been auto-attacking, so the SP reduction
doesn't
from
really
Dark
matter.
Priest card doesn't matter to him. He puts up a lot of shields with his rune of, with his multiple runes, and somehow he's able to survive through all of that damage, which is really surprising. I don't think Walker died a single time in this game. MVP is gonna go towards the way of the Three-Eyed God with 11 kills. But I mean, if you give me the decision, it has to be Taskwalker all the way.
He saved the team so much time wherein there were times that they were actually wiped, and it's just Taskwalker remaining in the battle, and he's always holding on, going in, out, in, out. He knows when to disengage, and he knows when to engage, and he knows his target. And unfortunately, it's always Shmoo83, the Archbishop. They know who they need to take down first so that the team won't be able to recover. On the other hand, Mardy is nowhere to be found. I couldn't really see Mardy. He's really good when it comes to formation and position.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy to see Mardy 4 deaths. Okay, Taskwalker died twice, but it felt like he never died a single time.
Yeah, honestly.
But
he's the least one. The player with the least.
I mean, even Mardy was very hard to deal with. The reason that G-Cup wasn't able to push the card any further was always because Mardy's positioning, like you said earlier, Mardy's positioning was on point. He was never in the focal point of damage. He's always at the edge, always forcing his opponents to get close, get into a bad position to try and deal damage to him.
Yeah, and we're seeing Boyfriend to actually looking for where Mardy is, and Papa Bear too. But it's just so happened that Mardy's well guarded by their DPS as well. Each time that Boyfriend tend to get close to Mardy, Taskwalker is always there together with Three-Eyed and Yummy, and which explains why Three-Eyed and Yummy does have a lot of deaths. The sorcerer Yummy, we've seen him always dying. That is because he's there to assist their support, their Archbishop.
Yeah, absolutely. Just making sure they know that they can die as long as their Archbishop and the Doran doesn't die. There's so many importance on these two classes, just the supportive skills, the buffs, the resurrection, the healing. It is all coming into play here, and I mean G-Cup does have that on their team as well. They've got the support with the with Archikins. They've also have Shmoo as well as Smash being able to heal as well as rest. But ultimately, it was just one man, the one living legend that is Taskwalker. They could not deal with him in time, and he's able to carry his team to win.
And that's why Taskwalker is prioritizing his CT first. Just kidding. He's actually ready to be here in game number 3. And now, looking forward game number 2 with 2-1 advantage for O system. I mean, G-Cup cannot be complacent at this point. They cannot be complacent. They need to actually bring their A game for game number 4, because it's also gonna dictate the pacing and the momentum of our matches here for the best of 7 series.
Yeah, absolutely. The next map is going to be Team Deathmatch, so that is another huge match that both these teams have to plan for. So we're giving them a little bit of time to prepare for the next match. And of course, another set of codes for you guys to redeem is going to be Win ROO Top 2. That's where we are at right now. This is the grand finals. Will decide who will be engraved in the statue in Frontera in the game right now. Previously, it was the members of Rise that was had a part of history, but right now we are going to crown a new champion. But will it be G-Cup or will it be OSIS? We will only know after this series ends.
That is true. And another milestone has been written, and history has been written here. Our second promo code for the milestone reward is Thor 2K more S2, wherein you'll get Soul Crystal Random Box 3 times 2
more
and Eden Chest Large times 2. Zero loves that. He needs that to upgrade all of his shit. Just kidding. But anyway, redeem this, guys. This is the milestone reward. So does that mean that we hit our viewer goal?
Yes, that is. We reached 2,000 viewers on the grand finals. So thank you for being here, everybody.
Heart react. I'm heart reacting. Heart react.
They're also a part of history, ladies and gentlemen, as we've reached another milestone here in this grand finals. And of course, we get to see a new champion being born here for the Thor Cup. Happening very, very soon. It is 2-1 right now with G-Cup falling behind in this best of 7, but can they get things back in their favor in this Team Deathmatch?
Team Deathmatch for sure locked in for our game number 4. This could be a good reset, or this could be, I don't know, if they're gonna deploy their team 2, or if they're gonna deploy their team 1 for G Cup, that's going to be the last option for them to deploy Papa Bear's team, right? So I think this is the best time for Kids team to be deployed for our map number 4.
Yeah, it looks like a very even, mostly. Like there's so many situations where both these teams look very even. It's just down to small plays and as well as individual plays from both sides. But it looks like it's going to be Angel Kid and Solitary Kin, Beast, Recycle, and Big Rabbit for the setup G Cup. Osis puts in Taskwalker, Bon, Yummy, Tri God, and Mardy in this map. So they just won the previous map and they want to do it again. This time against a different lineup. They're facing against Solitary Kin and Angel Kid. Let's see if it makes any difference.
Let's find out later on. Another history, you mentioned that for this season 2, we will be having different... Oh, let me hold that thought because we're going in straight to our game number 4, 5v5 team deathmatch. Frozen Wars not connecting. Also skills, Oblivions, and statue skills also being deployed there. This is the first splash. It will decide everything. We're currently looking at Kid and Beast here going up against... Can't seem to find to read the name.
Beast will fall. Taskwalker getting 2 kills already. Angel Kid, Big Rabbit down very low. Solitary King being focused down there by the Ventus Sorcerer. So he's slowed, he's blind, he has no SP, and he's dead. Beast is dead. And it is a 12-5 scoreline right now. Solitary King is still stuck in the corner. Osiris card has been procced. He's trying to get out of there.
OMG.
Beast and Recycle will fall. Kin will die as well. Big Rabbit again feeding another kill. And kills are going everywhere towards the way of Osis. Sure,
Massacre.
they have no SP, but they have Taskwalker. And Taskwalker needs no SP because all he needs is your life. Angel Kid will fall. Solitary King trying to survive the best he can, but Taskwalker just really sticking to him. No more health life. Solitary King, the last man standing. He's gonna die, and that is going to be it. Osis takes a fast victory against G Cup in this team deathmatch, and they are 1 win away from being crowned the champions of the Season 2 tour.
What could be faster than speed? And that is going to be O-System, as they will be securing game number 4. Giving more gap to their advantage here in our Series 3-1 against G Cup. Wow, I don't know if the viewers are, if they can actually watch everything here right now, because for me it's just like a blink of an eye and everything's just so wrecked for O-System. I mean, look at how dominant they were. No mercy. It's a complete massacre and show of dominance for O-System there, which goes to show that they are the kings of deathmatch. Their team number 2 is the kings of deathmatch. And now for G Cup, this is really crucial for them. But hold that thought, because here is our status. And even though we've been seeing Taskwalker wrecking havoc there, it has been... Is this 3-eyed God?
Yeah, the one with 6 kills is 3-eyed God. The one with 3 kills is Yummy.
Yummy. And then Bon with 5, and Mardy still our MVP, sustaining his or her teammates. Mardy's really good. I mean, if you're an Archbishop, you want to look after... You want to look after Mardy, because he's really the thing here. Really good when it comes to positioning and supporting his teammates as well.
Yeah,
very mindful. Yeah,
that's
very
why.
demure.
That's why Mardy has the MVP. 0 deaths for Mardy, and of course, actually everybody has 0 deaths. Of course, a lot of work has been put in there by Mardy to keep everyone alive. But this also means that G Cup is 1 loss away from giving the throne, from giving the crown to Osis, because Osis, they are 1 map away from winning it all, and they still have a deployment count on everybody for their side.
Yeah.
Taskwalker still has 1, Yummy, Bon as well as Mardy, and 3-eyed God still also has 1 entry, and the other team, Ruthless and the rest, also has another deployment count as well. I think G Cup is in a similar situation. Angel Kid, V's, Papa Bear, Solitary Kin, they all have 1 more deployment count. So I wonder if G Cup is going to all in their top members in the next map.
They need to. They need to, because we're already a 3-1. That is very crucial. You wanna prolong your stay, your journey here in the grand final. So they really need to go all in now. Zero. Wow, they're in a crunch, honestly. But looking at the stats here, Taz Walker, Three-Eyed God, Yummy, Mardi, and Bon, they're on a roll. Honestly speaking, I was here at my seat and Zero was casting. It was just like a blink of an eye because we're really used to casting longer games. But this was super fast. I cannot even explain.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just it all happened in a blink of an eye. I mean, we saw the sigils and the
Zero became
statue
the rap
skills.
god.
Statue skills coming down, and then it was just havoc. The skills being thrown everywhere. Everybody was separated, which was very important for the side of Osis because they were able to pick people off one at a time. While G Cup, they needed to stick together, but because of those skill placements, the statue placements, they didn't allow G Cup to really gather as a team. So once you lose one member, the domino effect starts rolling. And here we have another promo code for everybody to redeem here. Best top 2 ROO team for you guys to redeem. This is the 5th one of the night, I think, for everybody to redeem.
4th for the regular. Oh.
This is our 7th code. We're giving a lot
7.
today.
Yeah, because we have 2 milestone rewards.
Oh,
so keep
yes,
on
that's
sharing
true.
the live
That is
stream.
true.
Alright, so get this. Alright. So we have a lot of codes, honestly, even though matches were kinda really fast. But going back to your thought there, will G-Cup be deploying their best of the best? I think so. This is really crucial for them. They need to score at least one to stop, to prohibit system to actually bagging 4 points in our series and being crowned as our grand champions for season 2. But what's really fun and interesting to know is that this is a different champion. This is not a back-to-back win. So this is history being written right here together with Zero and me and you guys watching the stream. So keep on sharing it. We're about to draw near the end. I don't know if G-Cup, they need to stay alive. They need to whatever cards they have at hand to play it now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the final hurrah, the last dance, as you would say here for the side of G Cup. Will they put, Papa Bear Solitary Kin as well as Boyfriend and Angel Kid in the same team? No, they can't because they are all 4 sorcerers. That's why you kind of need to split your power with different classes, because even if they wanted to all in here for the side of G Cup, because of the class restrictions, they're not going to be able to. So it is going to be at most 2 of the members, 2 of their 4 main DPS, which is either Angel Kid, Papa Bear, Solitary Kin, and or Boyfriend to play in the next
Avengers.
match. But,
Avengers Unite.
it's time to gather them all.
I mean, if they want to, deny O system from getting that 4 point and being our grand finals and even prolong their stay here, I mean, at least make the series 4-2 if they want to do that. Because doing the maths, I'm bad at maths, right, guys? But looking at the numbers right now and the deployments, if they should be at least tied 3-3 in order for them to have a refresh of deployments.
Yeah, they have to try and make it towards the end, because if they don't, then things will look very sketchy for them. It is already looking very bad for G Cup right now. I mean, 1-3 scoreline. They have to climb a mountain to try and come back for this game. But if they are able to, depends whether if they're able to get the next map selection or not. If they get the map choice, maybe they are able to surprise their opponents with maybe Blood and Gold or maybe with the MVP map. But if it's another contest map being selected from the side of G Cup, by the side of OCS, it might be too difficult of a situation for them to overcome.
Yeah, so another miracle will be pulled here in our game number. Game number 5, right?
Game number 5.
Game number 5. I lost track of it. Will they be able to pull off a miracle gameplay here? Let's find out for G-Cup. And for the viewers here, I know there are a lot of supporters for G-Cup. Now's the perfect time for you to give out your supportive message together with your UID. And also for those who supports O-System and wagered O-System, now's the perfect time to put in your supportive message and UID. This is the map selection for game number 5. Again, card contest from so this is the pick of G-Cup. This is really interesting, and they will be staying with their original lineup if they will be locking this in. But honestly, I would like to see that Avengers Assemble kind of lineup for game number 5.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be tough here for G-Cup, you know, having 4 of their main DPS being sorcerers. But if you're on the other side, if you're Osis, you know that, hey, I can put in Taskwalker, I can put in Mardi, I can put in Yummy as well as Tree I got, and I can.
They can put in everyone.
They can put in
anyone.
all their main members, just because of how flexible their lineup is in terms of the jobs. But looks like they're going to stick to their tried and true Taskwalker in card contest again.
Again and again, will history repeat itself in the same map and same lineup? Let's find out, because this would be the last map for Osis if they'll be able to secure this win. And if not, then G-Cup would still have a chance for game number 6 and eventually a chance to tie the series. This is the best of 7. Everyone, you're still with us. Don't go anywhere else, because we'll be giving you game number 5. You want to see your wagers, right? You want to see where the wagers are going, and you want to win those wagers. That's the perfect time for you to type in the comment section together with your UID. This is going to be interesting card contest, because Taskwalker has proven how tanky he is and how menacing he is when it comes to dealing damage as well as destroying the backlines. So Taskwalker really shone and shined here in our card contest map.
Yeah, this might be the final map of the night, Nikki, but it's not going to be a boring one, because Taskwalker has shown that he can fight against 5 members all by himself. Can he do it again, or will G-Cup be able to push things at least one more map away and stop Osis from claiming the title of the Season 2 Thor Cup champion? Let's wait and find out. Game number 5 about to start. It's going to be card contest once again, as they will try to push down the wall that is Taskwalker and try to get this win away from Osis.
Let's find out if they will be able to do so as we head in straight to our game number 5. Will this be the last match of the evening? Again, the first clash will decide it all. Who will the momentum be fallen to? Who will dictate the match here? Last time around during this map and lineup, it has been Osis or O-System who actually dictated the match. Will Papa Bear, Archie's boyfriend Smash and Smoosh will be able to answer back? Will this be the redemption era? Let's find out. Let's head in straight to our map number 5.
Everybody using the portal, trying to get in there. Boyfriend taking an alternate route to make sure he is not caught in the Oblivions and the Terminal Wings being dropped down right now. Papa Bear already lost his first life. Will fall. That's going to be Bon getting the kill on towards him. But towards the backlines, Boyfriend trying to pick off Marty. Marty is going to be able to survive for now. Archie's in the middle of everybody. We see the Terminal Wings doing a lot of damage. Smash and Shmoo dropping down very low. Shmoo will fall. Smash, can you res your teammate in time? Looks like he cannot. He does. He is still alive. Papa Bear will fall. Archikins is the last man standing on the card, making sure that he doesn't move forward. So he's at least stopping them from pushing for now. And will he be in time until his teammates are here? No, Smash is still there helping him out. So they're able to hold on to this card for the longest of time. It's been a full minute here, Nikki, and the card has not moved a single inch.
And Zero has not taken his breath yet, so let me take this opportunity to cast it for you guys. Smash here together with Taskwalker and the rest here, throwing in a lot of damage, but the card is not going anywhere. Everyone's holding onto their seats. Everyone is holding their grounds as well. Mardi critically low, being targeted here by everyone, but still well supported by both of his her sorcerers. Your boyfriend's gonna go down together with Archie. It says no Archbishop here for G-Cup, and still our card is at the middle. What is happening?
Oh, they lost 1 point there. So even if they keep the card here for the remaining 4 minutes, it will be going towards the way of Osis. So right now, G-Cup needs to find some way to push this back, because if it ends here,
it's going to be all over. Archikins will fall. Papa Bear, where is he? He's not at the cart, so the cart will move forward a little bit further here. Papa Bear is back. We see Smash in the middle trying to slow down the cart, stop the cart there from moving. 4 points already going towards the way of Osis as they're trying to do their best. Tasswalker towards just in the middle, trying to hit towards Papa Bear. Boyfriend will fall. That's going to be Bon getting the kill. Shmoo will die once again. Smash trying to do his best. Marty's still alive, keeping everybody alive. Nobody's targeting Marty. Marty is at a corner up on the ramp and nobody sees her.
True.
She is keeping alive for the longest of time, leaving only Boyfriend last man standing. And they are going to push the cart even further ahead, rounding across the first corner.
Yeah.
Getting towards 10 points. And G-Cup has resurrected. Boyfriend is already dead. We do see Tri God chasing down one of the opponents. Smash is trying to slow down the cart the best he can. His teammates are a bit too far. Not here yet. Smash is still alive, stopping the cart as it tracks. But Smash will try and back off for now, making sure that she doesn't fall. Because he is going to be a very crucial part of keeping everybody alive. But Shmoo will fall. Smash, last man standing for the Rezzers. And Boyfriend will be dead. Archikins not long for this war as well, dropping very low. Will fall towards the way of Yummy. Papa Bear not long for this war as well. No more SP. He's trying to back off. He's being focused down there from the side of Yummy. He has no way to fight back, and he will fall. Taskwalker P1 to get the kill as the cart will reach the first checkpoint. And looks like 2 minutes 45 seconds left. There is still time for Osis, for G-Cup to push back, but they need to do it now.
Do it now or do it never. Shmoo is not here in the fight. On the other hand, Mardi is untouchable but quite still being sustained. Mardi is really tanky and well guarded by the Ram and the Sorcerer here. This is the first checkpoint here, and a Boyfriend here going straight into the middle, trying to go after Mardi. But once again, what I keep on telling you guys, Mardi is well protected, and it doesn't matter if the DPS will go down. Mardi, as long as Mardi's alive, she can just resurrect the sorcerers just like that. It's just so easy for them to recuperate and to have the regroup here. Everyone's really tanky. Shmoo, no more Archbishop here. Boyfriend's gonna go down. This is what you mentioned about the domino effect. If there's no Archbishop for G-Cup, it's just so hard for them to go up against Mardi. Still sustained. Really, really good call for Mardi there, and the rest of O System. 1 minute 45 seconds here, and we're seeing a movement coming from the cart here towards O System's advantage. Still really hard for G-Cup to answer back with all of the dominance being brought to them by Taskwalker and the Three-Eyed God.
Yeah, Mardi was able to survive throughout the end. The Osiris cart was procced, but she managed to stay alive towards the end. More terminal wings being dropped down there. 1 minute left. The checkpoint is breached. But can they push back here for the side of G-Cup? No, they're losing members too fast. Archikin's still alive. Papa Bear just resurrected, and he has to walk all the way from back to base. But it's not a long walk because they're so close to their enemy's base. Yeah. Smash will die. Shmoo making his way back. Can he resurrect Smash in time? No, he will not. Papa Bear trying to do his best. Inferno will be dropped down. They get a kill. They get a kill on towards Yummy, but the cart is continuing to move forward. 43 points already. Papa Bear stuck there trying to finish off Bon. Oh no, it is your Three-Eyed God. Three-Eyed God will fall. And Taskwalker still staying with the cart. He says, you have to go through me before you get through the cart. 2 members is dead. Marty is dead. This is the biggest chance they have to try and push the cart a little bit further ahead. The cart is going backwards. It's moving slightly in towards
the middle.
But the time might be running out.
Seconds.
It might be too far, too little, too late here for the side of G-Cup, as they still cannot deal with Taskwalker. Taskwalker still alive, and they will continue on with the push. And we might be at the end here, Nikki. We might have a new champion here for the Season 2 of the Thor Cup, as it will be Osis with a 4-1 scoreline, completely demolishing G-Cup in the finals, and they will be a part of history. Congratulations, Osis, you are the champions.
Wow! And Zero, you are the rough god, but just kidding. 4-1 Osis is our new grand champions of Thor Cup Season 2. What a great finish for these players, but also good game well played to our G-Cup team as well for showing us a good fight as well, and still standing their ground up to the very end of that last map with the card contest. And here is our stats here. As you can see, our Three-Eyed God Sorcerer here with 1720 and our MVP with 27.9. But looking all of this impact and numbers and scores. They are a very well-rounded team. Is this three? Yeah, this is three. I got.
Yep.
Yummy is 822. Mardi 030. Untouchable. Untouchable. We have here Bonbon 1021. Just when you thought that a Grand Summoner would be able to pull it up, but here we go with Bonbon, and finally Taz Walker still over his dead body, still going to contest the cart no matter what, despite him just being the last man standing. Taz Walker still there, proving their prowess in this map or whatever map has been picked. But for G-Cup, Papa Bear will still be our MVP with 9.6. We've seen how Papa Bear really wanted to contest and go after the kills. It's just so happened that Mardi is well guarded. On the other, Shmoo, it's so hard for Shmoo to survive because Shmoo is an easy target for Yummy and Three-Eyed God.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too easy to kill off Shmoo there with 10 deaths. And once your priest falls, that's always the scariest point, because that's when you don't get the supports left. Mardi, we saw her die only once towards the end. So that's the difference between both these two teams, is that sure, you have strong DPS, you have strong killers, but most importantly, the supports has to be on par, or at least will have to be able to survive through it all, because a dead support cannot support your entire team at all. And you know, Mardi has been playing phenomenally, surviving through all of the damage that was thrown at her, and really
she's always at the back. And you know, untouchable. Mardi is untouchable, and in order to actually penetrate the back side, I mean the back line where Mardi is, you have to go against the Bonbon. You have to go against Yummy and Three-Eyed God, because Tazwalker, he has his own gameplay actually. Tazwalker, you know, you can't really, I mean, he can be relied on when it comes to contesting the card when everyone else falls, right? But the remaining four players, they have their synergy in order for them to attack and actually protect Mardi, which is really commendable. But yes, good game, well played still for Protera 4, 5, and 6. Representatives, G-Cup, everyone, I want to take this opportunity to give them a big hand, a round of applause. What is a spectacular match, best of 7 series.
Absolutely, it's both teams really showed us their all. They really put a lot of effort in these matches. We can see, you know, G-Cup trying really hard, all their efforts being put in, and you know, ultimately it is a tough match against Osis. And you know, it's been a long ride for both these teams, and for you guys, there is going to be more redeem codes for you guys. It is RO Mjolnir worthy.
I thought it's Mjo. joke Mjolnir.
Dota players who know it as Mjo.
Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Again, RO Mjolnir worthy. Keep on redeeming our codes. RO provided a lot of codes for everyone. Do share it to your friends. And also, huge shoutouts to everyone who's participating in our event with the UID and your supportive messages. Shout out to you guys. And we're still not yet done, Cyril. We have more codes. Bring it on.
More gifts for you guys. It is Celebrate ROO Thor Season 2. It is the end of the Season 2 of the Thor Cup. We do have a new champion, which is going to be Osis, but we're here to celebrate all the players, all the participants,
yes, of course,
as well as all the audience who's been staying with us towards the end.
Yeah, and shout out to everyone, the audience. Let me just share, shout out Badger Jugar, shout out to you, my friends, Moon, Biftapa, Powerpup People, Seth, Monarch People, and Zero's Guild. What's your guild again, Zero?
Mirage.
Mirage Guild, shout out to you guys. Who else? Kalasag Guild, Christian, Michael, Harvey. Hello guys, congrats. Shout out. Thank you for staying with us.
Absolutely. It's you know, the series did end, but the fun doesn't have to end here. We have had a lot of great memories being made here in the Season 2 of
and
the Thor Cup.
I think we'll be having a champion interview, Zero. Are you ready?
Oh, we have to wait for them to be ready. I mean,
sorry.
It is a Sunday night, you know, you gotta be prepared. I mean, I'm pretty sure the champions are excited to win it all after all these grueling matches. So, you know, if we can give them the limelight, you know, that we definitely will. But, you know, they might not want to
they might not be feeling it all, but still a huge shout out, huge congratulations once again to the winners. That is going to be Osis Season 2 Thor Cup champions, and their names will be forever engraved in Frontera as one of the best players in the world.
And our champion promo code will be Osis Champion Thor S2. Again, Osis Champion Thor S2, Titanium 3 times 1, and Crest of Freedom times 1. Wow, everyone's a winner. It's not just our participants, but also our viewers who will be redeeming the code. Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a huge redeem code. It's giving you 1 Titanium 3 that's going to allow you to reset your Smeldons. Something that this is a Dimic reset, so you get to allow it to reset your Dimics and of course the titles to go along the way. Make sure you redeem this and share it with everybody as well. Share the moment in history where we have a new champion for the Thor Cup, and of course we have to celebrate our first runner-up as well. That is going to be G Cup. They gave it their all. They made a huge effort in towards fighting here towards the end. This is the furthest they've reached in the Thor Cup. Previously they finished in top 8, but here they managed to overcome their hurdles and made it all the way towards the final. So congratulations to them as well.
G-Cup fighting ROO against G-Cup fighting RO. I know there are people who wage and it doesn't put to waste because they still have a promo code. Everyone does. Type E Module Box times 1 and Crest of Freedom times 1. Congratulations, guys! And I want to go back to what you mentioned. This is the farthest that they were able to prolong their stay in the tournament. So really hats off to those to G-Cup and also to other teams who also played for our tournament. But again, congratulations to O System. Wow, they're very... Well, I cannot even put to words what kind of team they are. They're really strong, well-rounded, well-balanced players. And now, just a recap of what really transpired in our best of 7 series.
Yep, the first game was a team deathmatch where the side of G-Cup actually was able to find a win against the lineup of Osis. Papa Bear getting 15 kills, and we did see that match. This first match was actually very close, where G-Cup took the early lead. Osis was able to come back and get 4 points for themselves, but towards the end, G-Cup managed to clutch it out, get 2 more kills, and giving them the first map win, which definitely surprised the side of Osis. They lost the first map, and they were like, all right, it's time to stop fooling around, and we have to be serious for the upcoming games. And we did see them really step it up a notch. Game number 2, it was the redemption arc for Ruthless, Sawboom Hakong, and Eva Elfie, and of course Jingo as well in Shapeshift Ops, where Osis was able to close things out. This was the surprise for us as well. Remember, Nikki, when G-Cup picked Shapeshift as their map, a map where Solitary Kin, V's, Angel Kid, Recypho, and Big lost to Wuz twice in the top 4. So it was surprising to see them pick this map, and Osis was able to get the victory in map number 2.
True, that was the Woos effect. Who cannot forget about, who cannot remember that, the Woos effect. But yeah, that's really surprising for Frontera 4, 5, and 6 G-Cup to be picking that map. But for that, it's going to be Osis, and also game number 3 O-System win for the card contest, wherein for the first time in the series, they deployed their team 2. Taz Walker already finished with his CT, just kidding, guys. Okay, he's already done with his CT, so he's ready to play it out, and he really did prove us so well as he showed us how tanky and also offensive he was during that map, because even though there were instances like more than twice that he was left alone, he was still able to contest the card, and really remarkable play from Mardy as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Mardy was the biggest factor for the side of Osis, not just in one map, but for all the maps of the card contest. Even in the team deathmatch, this is where we saw 0 deaths from the side of Osis. It was a 15-0 clean sweep, and we did see it was the Three-Eyed God that got most of the kills, but of course Bonbon as well as Taz Walker and Ayami was able to chip in with a couple of kills as well.
Mhm. That is true. So that's what transcended during the team deathmatch. We know how straightforward it is, just depleting all of the chances and HP of your opponents, and they were able to successfully do so. It was just a blink of an eye, and everything was concluded. But still, good game well played for Kid, V's, Reciful, Vig, and Solitary Kim. So still fighting in that map. And finally, the most crucial map of our whole series. This is the decider if Osis will be our grand champions, or will G Cup be able to not tie it up, at least score one more to close the gap. But still, Osis finally sealed the deal with 4-1 to our best of 7 series for the grand finals of Thor Cup Season 2. Look at the scores.
Yeah, absolutely. Towards the end, when you see Taskwalker and Card Contest again, you know that you have a tough fight ahead of you. And Osis was able to stop G Cup from trying to mount a comeback, trying to force a game number 7. Osis said, no, this is where it ends. And they were able to be very dominant in this final map. So all in all, Osis definitely was the stronger team here, but G Cup at times was able to really push them to the limit. So both these teams have really put up a show for all of us here in the grand finals, and we should be very proud of how far they've come in this Thor Cup.
Okay. All right, that is it. That's what happened per map. Nice recap coming from Zero. All the inputs there, very jam-packed matches, no breather for everyone. It's just one action after another. But still, we're not done because we have our last promo code, right, Zero? And that's going to be We Want More Thor, wherein you'll get a chance to have Diamond times 500, Badge of Dawn times 5, and Badge of High Noon times 3. It's not a chance, rather. This is a guaranteed redeem, so redeem it now.
Absolutely. More great rewards here for you guys to redeem. And of course, everybody wants Thor Season 3. Everybody wants Odin Season 3 as well. It's been a while since we had these huge crossover competitions. It's always been very exciting to watch, to cast, to even participate as well. And I'm pretty sure all the players want more from all these events. And for everyone out there, if you're looking for these kind of events, make sure you are following all our social media as well. We do put all the latest updates in Discord, on our Facebook, as well as our YouTube. So make sure you've liked, subscribed, and be a part of our Discord community as well.
Yes, for me, I would like to thank everyone who joined in, and see you guys on the next tournament. How about you, Zero?
Yeah, absolutely. There is still the Valkyrie Cup coming up. The qualifiers are already running, so I'm pretty sure a lot of the teams are watching and playing at the same time. But until that happens, guys, this is all gonna be all for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero and Nikki. Everybody, good night, and see you guys real soon.